Hello. I'm back and I just want to tell you guys about my Anne Frank house experience. First things first, if you plan on visiting here, you really want to book your tickets at least a month in advance. This place gets really full really quick and they don't necessarily do day of tickets. All right. Also, I would say if you're a person of color, no matter where you're coming from, you can relate to this story of being alienated, picked out. When I say I took this tour and by the end of the tour, I was in tears. It was just so heavy on my heart, guys. Okay, so once you get in, you get a remote. Once you hit each checkpoint, you would scan your remote and it would just verbally give you the details of each checkpoint in whatever language it is. I'm going to give you guys the synopsis if you don't know the story already. Nazis were horrible people, just like you know who. Okay, so they set out to kill 6 million Jews. And they did that, actually. And Anne Frank just so happened to be one of them. Before her family escaped to the Netherlands and they lived in that attic, they were actually being hid. The story is so relatable and also so heartbreaking. But to be a black woman coming from the south side of Chicago, literally from Inglewood, 35 years old, beating the odds, you just get this overwhelming feeling of, wow, I can't believe I'm able to just be here and experience the history. Man, in that moment, it was so many emotions that came over me. Sympathy, sadness. It was a lot to take in. One, because I was able to be in that same vicinity and actually feel those emotions. It makes you heavy when you're actually there. But also on the other side of it, it was like, wow, just to be a black woman from the Inglewood of Chicago and just get out the country to experience this, that's a whole different story of gratitude in its own. But I was very happy to hear the story, even though the story ended in tragedy. Yeah, like I say, sometimes it's not even about just getting into another country to party. Some of this history will really change and shape who you are as a person. The tour of the Anne Frank house was really one of my most important parts of the trip, and one of the things that just shaped my outlook on life is coming back, and I'm ready to just travel many countries and hear many stories like this. But I'll call you back to tell you what happened after.